Hi, it's me. I don't know what to say, but hiya. Okay, so wow, I haven't uploaded in a long time. Also, it's Christmas, yay! Okay, so today we are reading The Last Match, Pabla Pearson, Case 53, Pong Peng, TF, FTM, PMC. Content warning. Transformation body expansive. NXS. What? Muscle growth, female to male TG, partial mind change, mention of unfairness slash skewing matches to one's favor, mention of bad parenting, severe bullying, body horror, being tied up. I do not condone any of the actions done here. Okay, wait, we have another, what's it called again? Like, the scripture, yeah. Sportsmanship, fair or generous treatment of others, especially in sports content. This is something rarely seen with someone like Pabla Pearson. This counselor guides herself as a good person, pretending to have good sportsmanship, but she lacks it. Wait, what? I supported you, girly, but then again, this saga is full of bad people, so like, what did I expect? And despite her claiming that she won all these contests that she participated in, her parents were the ones responsible for her victories rather than her skills. Yes, she has skills, but the parents pay the bills. Anyways, instead of honest hard work getting to where she is today, Pablo has always been given discreet ways to win the game, and by win, I mean cheat. Her parents were very manipulative people and know how to sway the judges. I've been hearing stories from people who faced it and lost, claiming that her father, who runs the contest, scripted the entire thing, even if it was just a community ping pong contest. But all these claims true or otherwise, even if was the former, these allegations were the kind that made me sick to my stomach. Don't you want to throw up if you found out that the community events that don't play out naturally? Anyways, I got a solution to punish her for her sins, and I mean since I'm independent, that had caused the potential opponents in their future playing pro table tennis, and since all this people who supported her and her parents committed as well. Miranda looked at the vial with 4 elements: plant, earth, cold, and fire. It was a perfect solution to make sure that Pablo suffers a fate worse than death. Even if she herself didn't do anything wrong, she cannot do anything to punish her parents. She cannot exactly create two of the same monster from them, indeed. Why did I say that? Why did I say indeed? So she decided to settle on her daughter, settle the score, make her answer for her parents' crimes. Yay! She will pay the price of letting her parents cater to her every need and sport. She will pay the ultimate price of cheating. Water, but whatever. Then Miranda signed off another journal entry. She has been writing down journal entries since the start. Okay. And she's wondering what happened to Kathy. Why did she stop transforming people into monsters? Did something really happen to her? That's what I've been wondering this entire time. Where is my baby girl, Kathy? Meanwhile, Cassandra. Darn it, I can't believe we lost Christopher. We can't let the girls and anyone else to the monster themselves. Cassandra shouted. I think this June girl doesn't want her to know her real name. But she said something about us playing for OCD to her sister. Gina chipped in, like, if it's just another Tuesday. We know if it is Tuesday. Wait, what date is it? Oh man, no date. Her sister. Wait a minute. She said I will pay the price for what she's done to her sister. And if thus June isn't really who she says here, then it all adds up. Cassandra began. I think that this girl is worse than Michaela, but I think that this girl is. I think this Teddy Blood is absolutely. Well, Michaela, she isn't dead. You ask. Yeah, she's dead, but Miranda sure isn't. She's been playing innocent the whole time. She's been playing June, and she thinks that people will believe that she isn't evil. So you really think that you can avenge your sister by turning people into monsters? What do we call? Call her mom? Call her popo? Psst, no. Professor Mills is going to listen to us. They don't believe us. Maybe we can find Miranda instead and get rid of her ourselves. No, Suzuki. We don't want to be tied to the direct approach. We need to find someone to get rid of her. Maybe I can talk to a friend of mine. She knows someone that will get rid of her. You mean Miss Charger? Yes, that girl. She has been helping us with viping. It was Cassandra! I thought it was Berber Patapi mo. Robin with this monster in a motel that Michaela sent everyone to. I also heard that 3 of them got away, which isn't good for it, but that's not for my worries. Pause. All that I care about is getting rid of Michaela's pathetic twin for good. Maybe we could get the Mills bloodline for good. The bloodline deserves to continue anyways. Meanwhile, with Pablo. Okay, so I'm starting to hate Cassandra more. Okay, I hated her, but now I'm hating her even more. That's right. Whatever. I'm just going to draw Yuri for her. I don't care. Pablo was sitting down in the dining hall with Sheila, Felicity, and Trina. You guys all have to be serious about the transformation that have been happening lately. People are turning into monsters left and right. Sheila cried. She looked at everyone else. I've been hearing of kilometers around some places, and even signs of messes that were cleaned up shortly after. Felicity replied. Do you think that these coincidences, any coincidence that these transformations are all happening here and not somewhere? Yes! And I thought the difference and the surrounding area disappearances were bad enough. Don't forget about it. It's time to fool around. Oh my god, it's time for the saga. Oh my god. Sheila scoffed. I think that we have to stay calm. We cannot just make all these transformations a big deal. And I don't think that anything bad will affect whatever I'm not transformed. Papa replied. Do you not believe what Billy had saw with Ron? Sheila scoffed. He had seen Ron, an innocent that turned into monster. Psst, psst. Whoever is turning people into monsters don't care if you're innocent or not. They don't care if you're wealthy or poor. They don't care if you're gender or the color of your skin. They don't discriminate. Wow. So that means that they're fair, right? That's a good thing, I guess. Trina scoffed, adding to Sheila's sarcasm. You mean that a person like death is self? That's scary. I know. This person is going to stop until he or she or they, which is they're going to turn into monsters. I think we should go on a stakeout. They can take us all out at once, right? I see that they're taking us down one by one rather than all at once. And if this person really wanted all the monsters, they wouldn't have put them all in the same place at the same time, turning them at once and not doing them in a serious way. Does that mean that we can live in some? Yeah, it. Oh my God! Do you see me? Oh, yeah, they can't. You're crazy for saying that this place isn't real. It's real to me. Quotation marks, because you aren't real. Wow, shocking, huh? Say both the public say. Well, if you think that look at the patterns of names and look at some MSM monster, I think we're all being targeted. And why do people keep running with the campers? Maybe because they see something in you that nobody else outside the camp sees. Sheila scoffed. Sarcastic girl, you need to stop doing that. It's suspicious. It's going to land me in a situation where I cannot get out of the common sense because this is just a story and we're all characters. Yes! Why is she finding out? I don't want her to find out because I did my theory. Think about how they conveniently place barriers and how some people are conveniently lost in the woods and how some people cannot even cry for even if that's fiction like to you. Stop. Make it stop, Felicity. You're really trying to break the fourth wall. Even there is one. Even if this world is real. You're crazy in the head. Crazy? I'm not crazy. I was just locked up in a white room with rats. Yeah. This world just unfolded as it should. Suddenly both Pablo and Felicity had heard this howling noise, a mix of conversation and something coming over that. Where? Oh my goodness, what's that sound? Pablo, don't you dare leave the dining hall. Whoever is doing this. Shut your bitch ass up. Don't you dare leave the dining hall. Whoever's doing that would trick you, and what? Then if this person wins, then what? Only God knows how happened, quote unquote. I have to follow the noise. We have to find out where it's coming from. Do you want to investigate this logic together? Okay, but I'm only looking out for you. And Sheila, Trina, stay until I hope we'll record and we don't make it. Blame it on TFF. Why is she breaking the fourth wall? I don't like it. Felicity and Pablo ran out of the dining hall, leaving Trina with T. What? She mouthed her. What the heck is it? Transformation. It means transformation, Trina. And I think I don't know what happened. She replied, tell me about more of that CS thing. Will we still know each other? No. I don't know. Gretchen noticed that it started to rain and was at the balcony pondering about life. She sighed to herself before Gavin came in and noticed Gretchen was in a mood. Gretchen, you alright? No, I'm not alright. I mean, when you moved into your aunt's house... Wait, my glasses keep falling off. God. You moved into your aunt's house and then your aunts take your mother's husband and they cheat together, and don't forget that I have cousins/siblings because of her selfish behavior, and the worst part is that I am apparently her slave. I don't want to go home, but I want to see my mother again, Gretchen sobbed. You guys and here are the only place where I feel safe at. Wait, how much time do I have? 18 minutes! Holy... I want to go home, but okay. Don't you have school this semester? Wait. Oh my god, we have so much. My mother applied me to college, but my aunt doesn't want me to attend college, and the college I pay will not by her. I'd rather pay for my own car for the rest of my life than do church for the rest of my life, and I've been secretly doing scholarship for school, and I sent them to my aunt so that wicked witch doesn't see it. Richard replied, I'm planning to stay on campus while my family situation gets so jammed. Why don't you or your mother call the police on these two? Because witch knows the police chief. Heck, she even knows the mayor. It won't work. My sister has been working with a mob boss lately, and I don't know who this mob boss is, if it is a man or a woman. But my sister may have been the reason why the chase started the other night. Well, I know that the devil has been ruining my life, probably because my son done and put my mom on pills. I don't seem like the kind of person who does it, but I pray that God, I hope it will make it life better. Gretchen that shows the necklace with a crucifix on the Oh, he's religious. This helps me when I'm feeling down. This is that I should keep on hanging on, and that God will grant us the strength and wisdom to stop our foes. That's nice. Maybe we can work this out together as friends. Pablo was walking through the woods as she continued to hear the singing. The singing was getting louder and louder. Was first louder, but as she tapped the felicities to me that they were getting closer and closer to sound this out. That's probably burst it up. I don't care. Suddenly, they had to be close. Pablo peeked through the bushes and noticed that there were monsters around. Monsters of three kinds of singing. Pablo murmured, singing monsters? Who has the idea of bringing together? I don't know. Faction logic. But maybe we can actually leave before someone finds. I don't want to be turned either. No, the amount of monsters is the same as the monsters that disappeared. Do you think what it is? It means that people are turning into monsters. Yes, that's what I've been saying this entire time. I think that we have to leave now. Suddenly, they both heard little footsteps, a giggle from a girl who's almost 13. Cindy, yay! Oh my god, who is she? Why is she dressed as some caretaker? Rude. And two, do you even take your time to recognize me? Aren't you the girl who keeps disappearing to the woods? Caffey's silent camper? Yes, but you can think you can spy on the monster without my permission. They don't need any other human contact from myself and great disclosure as a fortress. She giggled to herself. You really shouldn't have gone to the deep end, haven't you, Cindy? Me? Delusional? You two are the ones who are delusional. I think one of you is mentally ill. Which one of you has a mental illness? Doesn't matter who has it. Leave us alone. We won't tell anyone about the monster. I won't do it anywhere. I swear. Funny. You two aren't to be trusted, and you are such bad adults. So you think you're going to manage people like child like me? Well, I'm sorry. Not really. But I don't trust any other adults, especially counts like you, especially my pathetic parents. Before they took up for speak to her, Cindy tried to reason why bother anyways. Cindy has gone too far to reason anyways. Cindy snapped her fingers. Both Pablo and Felicity passed out. The last words Felicity said before, you will get away with this. Wait, why are you smiling like that? There's so much and I only have 14 minutes. Both Pablo and Felicity woke up in some warehouse with a the table tennis set, even the table itself, as Felicity found herself being tied up to a pole and starting to break free. Felicity, Pablo, however, wasn't tied up. She had something sharp to cut the ropes because that's what she was used to hold Felicity. Hang on, I know a way to break you free. No, you won't, you lesbians, because you're here for the table tennis match. I challenge you, and if you win, you and your friend get to scurry along and act as if nothing happened. I will make sure that all those memories and knowing what you saw would never happen. Miranda snickered. Are you really sure that you want to challenge me? I've been training for years, and you seem like you haven't trained a day. Pablo chuckled. You really think you can interrupt me? I've already told that if you want, you can go. You'll let you go and you will tell you lose, and you and your friend will lose, and you will go first. Wait, what do you mean by that? Well, you figured out that all these counselors are now masters and lose and end up being one of them. Miranda knew that Pablo didn't stand a chance against her because Miranda had magic on her side, and she wanted Pablo to believe that she had a shot of winning, even if fate had already decided otherwise. Pablo then grabbed the paddle. Alright, I don't know who you are, but if you're really apt on challenging me, then bring it. That was the biggest mistake she will ever make in her entire life. Pablo, you can't do this. You're going to lose. Pablo knew that she had to do this. She then kept her eyes on Miranda. There's no way she'll beat me. What was what she kept repeating to herself in her head. Suddenly, Miranda counted down. Pablo got ready. Feel her heart beating faster with adrenaline and pumping through her. So much was at stake here. The table tennis match began like normal, but something was wrong. Miranda had placed the ping pong ball with some serum from earlier. She had let it absorb overnight. Miranda cracked a smile as she wore gloves as well, not wanting it to affect her as well. Suddenly, as they played, the longer the match went on, Pablo began to feel something overrun in her veins. Power, something so internal, elemental energies flowing through her veins, but the real challenge began. Suddenly, Miranda had finally landed a blow and wrecked Pablo in the game of ping pong. Pablo dropped the paddle and mumbled to herself, "No, how is it possible? I thought I was winning this. How gullible. You don't have your daddy to rig your game in your favor." Miranda, "You cheater." "Me? Cheat? You're the one who cheated all over the game. Favoritism had on the games that you've played, and people were yet gullible enough to believe you've done this all by yourself. My parents would never skew the ping pong matches in our favor. All those wins were super fair and square." Suddenly, book of reverse, she heard Brandon off her hand to me. Mention this TF time, and also I have 11 minutes, yeah. Okay, Miranda smirked. Before that faded away, and Felicity finally broke free from the Rosa and using leverage alone. She then began to run away from the warehouse. "You really think you can run away from me? Well, not on my watch." Miranda then turned to her staff and into something like one of those flying brooms out, which is how she began to fly around for Felicity. She won't fail. End of case 45. To be continued. Okay, Miss Felicity next. Yippee-ki-yay! Also, this has been going on for 20 minutes. Holy guacamole!